Oh, sheesh. Oh, no. Don't hurt me, Carl, please. One time. Ow! Guys, this is the funniest thing right here. I'm afraid I may have just missed the moment. I hope I didn't, but I'm very concerned that I might have missed the funniest thing. As you can see, we have had a little bit of a breakout, like we often do. I already put Brady and Huck back in, but right now Lenny and Rosie are still here, or they're still out. And I was gonna get ready to put them back in, but it was the funniest thing. I noticed Brady trying to climb this slide right here. The slide's upside down, so it's being, I guess, cleaned or whatever, but I noticed him climbing up the slide, trying to get to the taller leaves up here that haven't been eaten. And I kid you not, he kept like going up it, and then he would like lose his traction and basically slide to the bottom. And he like did the splits a few times. He kept trying it over and over and over. I'm really hoping that he'll try to do it again because it was really funny. Oh, you can do it. Yeah, Chip, go ahead. Yeah, Chip, demonstrate for me. Demonstrate for us. Demonstrate for us exactly what Lenny tried to do. Please, be my guest. Isn't that funny how, as I was talking about Lenny doing it, Chip, it's almost basically that, but 100 times over and over. Chip's a little smarter. After the first time, he realized it was a lost cause trying to do that, but Lenny probably tried it about 5 times. And that was only when I saw him. I can't even imagine how many more times he tried before I even got over here to look. Chip, you a smart little billy goat? You're a little smarter than Lenny. You got the hint the first time. Lenny took him about 5 or 6 times failing before he realized that it wasn't worth it. Lenny's a little bit hard-headed, huh? But we've all been there. How many times in life have you guys been doing something and you know that there's an easier way to do it? It might be when somebody tells you to, hey, why don't you consider doing it this way? But our pride gets in the way, or we get hard-headed and we keep trying to do it our way, even though we know it's far harder the way that we're doing it. And it could just be simpler if we take someone's advice, but we don't want to show that we were wrong and somebody else was right. So we keep doing it the hard way. We keep messing up, we keep failing, we keep hurting ourselves, different things like that, just because we were a little bit hard-headed like Lenny was. I can think of so many times where I've done something like that. Uh-oh. See, okay, this right here isn't hard-headedness. This is just a short memory span. So he already forgot that it happened. This is not hard-headedness. He just forgot. An example of me just being hard-headed and kind of getting myself into trouble was whenever my dad and I would get packages, I usually would take the side-by-side, get the packages, and then load them into the back. You guys have seen my dad's videos. You've seen my videos. You've seen how the side-by-side will be filled with packages in the back. And that was just my way of doing it. And one day, there were some heavy ones, and I was struggling really hard trying to load them into the back of the side-by-side because you have to kind of lift it quite a bit off the ground. And my dad just said, Ellie, there's a much easier way to do it. If you'll just take the time, be a little bit patient, why don't you start the tractor and just go get the packages that way. The tractor bucket is a lot lower to the ground. It may not have as much space to put all the packages in, but it'll save strain on your back. It'll be a lot easier. So just do it that way. And it made sense, but in the moment I was just so hard-headed and so stubborn that I kept straining my back. I kept struggling trying to put the packages into the side-by-side, trying to lift them all the way up to about this high off the ground and put them on the side-by-side, just because I was so impatient and didn't want to have to make 2 or 3 trips back with a tractor. I just wanted to get it all over with and make only 1 trip in the side-by-side, even though it was so much harder. Oh, speaking of that, there's a side-by-side full of boxes and packages. How perfectly fitting and convenient. No, guys, but that's happened with much more extreme things in my life as well. And it was just funny. I feel like every time I see these animals doing something, it makes me think of a very valuable life lesson that they've taught me, and that it would be really cool to share with y'all. So I guess this lesson can be called how Lenny taught me not to be stubborn or hard-headed. Lenny teaches the cons of being hard-headed. Lenny teaches me the problem with being stubborn. No, guys, animals really are amazing, though. If you just kind of read between the lines a little bit, just kind of think about what they're trying to do and how they do it, it makes you realize that they're not that different from us. We're all God's creation, and we have a lot more similarities than it might seem. I think Lenny's got the hint now, so he's given up on this. Cornholio, you have any words you want to add to that? No, Cornholio's just speechless. He's got the eye of the tiger, just giving me the death stare. Somehow he didn't have a mean face like Dixie Chuck. Dixie Chuck, Pawpaw's turkey, almost looks like he has. You know how whenever you draw a stick figure or something, whenever you want to make them look angry, you draw a diagonal line above both of their eyes? Dixie Chuck looks like he has diagonal lines drawn above his eyes, so he just always looks mean. And Cornholio doesn't look so much mean as he looks. He just looks like he's just giving you the death stare. That's really it. Oh, look who it is. Hey, Sophie. Remember me and Sophia? Me and her were growing pretty tight a little while ago. I remember that there was a time, probably about a month ago, that she was really, really coming out of her shell. Me and her were making quite good friends. I'm gonna go in there with you, Soph. Oh, there's my man Carl. What's up, Carl? Actually, maybe I'm not gonna go in there. I don't want to bother him while he's eating. I'm still a little more skittish around him than my dad is. My dad is to the point now that he's fearless, and I'm not really scared of him or anything like that, but I'm not 110% with Carl yet. It'll take some time. I'm sure y'all have already seen the video of him chomping on my finger. He was trying to eat food out of my hand, but he closes his eyes whenever he like pecks, so he just has like no sense of aim or coordination whatsoever. He just literally bit my middle finger. He only got the finger, and it wasn't agonizing pain, but like I said in the video, it felt probably the equivalent of getting your finger jammed by a basketball. That's something that's happened to me many times that it felt about the same. Finger jammed by a football or a basketball. Good times at the farm. Hey, Carl. He's coming right up to me. Whoa. I'm gonna have to back up. Whoa. Does that mean you want me to feed you something? You gonna eat off? You gonna peck my phone? Peck my phone, Carl. I dare you. Oh, you're gonna peck my phone, dude? Look, he's gonna do it, guys. He's gonna do it. If I drop it, don't be surprised. He came right up to me. He's gonna peck my phone. He's talking to me with his wings. What's he saying?
I don't know what they mean, but his wings are telling him things. We gotta figure that out.
My dad is saying that Carl is my dad said Carl's communicating with his wings. He doesn't know exactly what he's saying, but he's saying that he's trying to communicate with his wings. Guys, he's literally right here. He's gonna peck my phone. Oh, that's a good angle right there. I love that. Just don't peck. No, not my finger, not my finger. I saw what he was going for. You know what? I'm gonna hold my fingers on this side so he can't get my. He literally was going for my fingers. He keeps tilting his head to the. I don't want to do this again. My dad's trying to get me to feed him with corn. Yeah, Ringo, show him who's boss. Ringo's probably terrified of Carl, honestly. Carl's probably the only person that Ringo has like reverence for or respect for. Hey, Carl. Whoa, oh man, he opened his mouth wide. He opens his mouth so wide. Okay.
There you go.
Here, you can feed him if you want.
No, he's excited.
All right.
Okay, so all you gotta do is open your hand up. He has no teeth. Keep that in mind. He has no teeth.
I did this yesterday. I know that he'll. I did this yesterday. Here,
This, Ellie, you got this.
I've already done this yesterday.
I know. Do it again. Do it every day. We gotta earn his trust with food.
Oh, sheesh. Oh, no. Don't hurt me, Carl, please. One time, one time. Ow!
Hey, Carl.
Okay, he's actually, ow! Jerk. Oh, he doesn't mean to. He just, down. Okay, that's it. I'm done. That's it. He had really good aim until that last one. Dang it, Carl. His neck's so long, he can probably fit through. No, I can't fit through there. Oh, man, guys. Well, did he cut? I can't tell if that's a cut on my finger or what. No, you can see that it's a little bit red. A little bit more red than the others. Not a horrible wound, but it's still something. Before y'all say, oh, Ellie, you're faking for the camera, you can see if it'll focus that. Okay, it won't focus for some reason. Whatever. All right, Carl, I'll see you later. Bye-bye, buddy. Oh, I was supposed to... Oh, he wants more. I'll give you more in a little bit.